I see how it is. You're the new member of the Anbu. I'm supposed to teach you. Nice to meet you. It's Kakashi Hatake. Yes, despite what rumors you might have heard, I'm the copycat ninja. Among other things. No, just because I have those hobbies doesn't make me a bad man. Trust me. You're sure inquisitive, aren't you? Well, I can't blame you for that. Not in the slightest, actually. It'll keep you alive in the field. Those books are for research purposes strictly. I need to make sure to stay up to date on my understanding of the human body. Truth be told, it's my escape. But you didn't come here to critique me like that. You came to be an Anbu soldier, or in this case, you've worked your way up, haven't you? You're going to be my right-hand ninja. That's something to be quite proud of. Despite a rocky first impression, I hope you'll come to respect me. I respect you, my underling. What shall I call you? My lotus. Yes, you shall be my lotus. Well, I give nicknames to all my subordinates. It's just yours is a bit special to me. A lotus flower. I once gave it to somebody I truly cared about. As for what you can do for me, that depends on how you handle your job. I don't give important duties until I trust someone, but you seem surprisingly easy to trust. But I can't trust you quite yet. You'd have to go on a date with me for me to trust you. Well, I didn't expect you to agree. Usually people hit me right about then. I would have expected you to try, not to actually make contact. Well, I like your tenacity, so I'll trust you for a date. My treat. What? At least I'm honest about my intentions. I'm just going to take you on a date now. And, well, we're supposed to be working, and this is a type of work. Me, getting to know you as your, your commander. I need to know you inside and out, and if I happen to kiss you or something like that, it'll get me a lot more insight on who you are as a person, right? See? It all makes sense. Perfectly logical. I think you've slightly misunderstood me. I'm doing my duty as an Anbu commander. It's just a matter of, well, being a part of a corps such as ours requires trust. And you, Lotus, I need to know who you are inside and out. If we're going to get along, I need to investigate. What makes you you? Trying something in those books? Now you're trying to manipulate me. I think I need to test you. You'll have to go through my 1,000 years of death. I'm joking, please. Understand, I'm just trying to break the silence, so to speak. You're gorgeous, and I've not met many who want to join the Anbu. Especially with your personality, your boldness, your looks. It's breathtaking. I won't let myself get distracted, but I will say, you're a sight for sore eyes. Oh, so you want to get along with me? Understandable, considering we're going to be working with each other quite often. I suppose I can trust you for now. The question is, what do you see? No, when you look at me, of course. I want to get to the bottom of how you feel. It'll make things infinitely easier between us. Well, do you see a dashing gentleman? Perhaps someone who's youthful, vibrant, and the man of your dreams? Well, yes, you'll have to pardon me. I'm not used to people responding the way you have. Usually, as I've said before, it lands somebody trying to attack me, and me dodging skillfully. What? A Kabedon? What's going on here? Think, Kakashi. This must be some kind of trap. There's no way. There's no way someone as beautiful as Lotus would be into you, right? It can't be. You're way too coming on strong, right? There must be some other explanation. Some reason why they're doing this. Something... They're going for the kiss. Wait. Do I shadow clone out of this? Do I make a dummy? Or do I just take it? What if it's poison? Am I willing to take that risk? No. We're in the Hidden Leaf Village. They wouldn't do it so blatantly. And in the Anbu corpse? No way. I need to stay brave. Yes, if I'm brave, then nothing will go wrong, right? Yes, I need to, for my duty. You kissed me, right through my mask. I'll have to be on guard with you. The way you're sly like that. Otherwise, I might get completely out of control. I'm not blushing. It's nothing. I can handle much worse than this. I mean, come on. I'm the leader of the Anbu Corps. I need to pull myself together. You didn't hear that from me. It's nothing, Lotus. It's just you're attractive, and that you went for a kiss. What's the meaning of it? You didn't try and kill me or something, right? That wouldn't be very practical. You'd get yourself caught and I'd be fine before you would even have a chance. You'll find me attractive. You're not joking. You're being serious. You actually find me hot? This is the first time anyone's responded this. Wait, hold on. I need a moment to catch my breath. Stay right here. At 26 years old, Kakashi, your spring has finally come. Yes, this is it. What I've always wanted. Someone to love. Someone to love me. My Lotus. It must be true love at first sight. For them, for me. Yes, there's no doubt. The kiss must have meant something. Think, calm, Kakashi. You need to be cool, level-headed. You didn't train all this time just to ruin it. Just to make a blunder and go too far. What's too far? How much do they want me to come onto them? What do I do? Damn. This is the most difficult situation. It's more so than my life was on the line. I'm not sure. What do we do? What do we do, me? What do we do? I want them to be mine. I want to steal their heart as my own. But those books, if I do what's in those love romance novels, those level books, will they still respond this adamantly? Will they kiss me again? Kakashi, stay focused. Otherwise, the enemy might take it as your weakness. Stay focused and face them. Take them on the date you said you would. Hi, nice weather we're having here, right? No, anyways, that date that I, was going to take you on. I am going to take you on. Do you like ramen? Oh, I'd love to share a bowl with you. So, Lotus, you come here often? No, yeah, I know. That... Just a second. You're blowing it. You need to do this better. Think, Kakashi. You've been in this city for so long, and you've hit on so many girls, guys, and everything in between. But Lotus comes around, and then you start cracking like an egg. You need to think to the books. Think to the books. Yes, Kakashi, you can do this. You can do this if you think to the books. What do those cool guys in those books always do to woo the pretty guy or girl? If I just rely upon them, I'm sure it'll work. Study. Wait a second. Could that be... They're right behind me. They snuck up behind me? I wasn't paying attention. My defenses were down. Now I've got to explain this awkward situation. Oh, I guess you caught me like this. I was totally studying my books. Yes, it's an ero romance novel. Well, obviously, I've had so much experience that I need to remind myself how to slow things down. If I don't do that, I'd obviously steal your heart too quickly. What? Kabidan again? What are they thinking? Is it that they don't believe me? They did sneak up on me. Maybe they know I'm totally terrible when it comes to romance. Is Lotus that perceptive? I'm not sure, but I need to be careful. If anything, I need to be on my guard. I need to woe them. Reverse the Kabidan. Yes, if I copycat them, I'll be doing my trademark, what I'm known for. Yes, think Kakashi how to do it. You do the special Kabidan, with both arms against the wall, and then you romantically kiss them. Yes, we've got the plan. You can do this, me. You can do this, me. Two can play at that game. What now, Lotus? Is this what you were asking for? I can't tell, but I know you want this. What is it about me, Lotus? I'm curious. Why is it you're pursuing this kind of response? Is it that you actually see me as a romantic possibility? That makes me happy. In fact, it makes me very happy. It may be the first time in most of my life I've had a chance like this. I've fallen in love once before, but it never worked out. But with you, I have some faith that it will. I have some faith that I could be the man that you want me to be, as well as the man of your dreams. But first, the date. So, right this way. I did save ramen, but I'm thinking sushi now. I did save up from my Anbu wage. I want to treat you, trust me. We can get some fatty tuna and some very good rolls. I know you probably eat light, but still. Oh, you don't. That's impressive. Lotus, you might be someone right after my own heart. I'm still surprised the Arrow romance novels, level books, didn't scare you off. Most people judge me heavily for those. Something that'll fluster me? You're welcome to try, but you probably won't succeed in that. And is that you have Arrow novels too? The same ones? You read the same ones as me? Just a second. Yeah, I'm impressed. Something as dutiful as reading the same books. Clearly, we have a lot in common. But just a moment. I need to freshen up before the date. It can't be. Lotus is like this. How are we supposed to face someone who reads the same Arrow novels as us? That's impossible, right? We can't handle that amount of similarities. Think, Kakashi. You need to calm your heart. This person's too perfect. You're going to fluster yourself. And then what? You'll look like a big dumb stupid head. But then you're the legendary copycat ninja. You're the famous one who's led many fights. And you're kind of famous around here. You can use this. It's okay. Even if they like who you are, you just need to make sure not to let it get to your head, right? Yes, we can be that wonderful couple that reads the same Arrow novels. Yes, Kakashi, you can do this and not drool while you're doing it. Yes, we can do this, me. We can do this. Now you just need to swoon them into being your faithful love for the rest of forever. Lotus, you're too perfect. Oh, hello. You just caught me preparing for our date. I had to make sure I was mentally prepared to go on a date with you, Lotus. No, it's nothing wrong with you. Would you like to hold hands? I figured it's the best way for us to get to know each other. Skinship, as they would say. You certainly have a way of holding hands that makes my heart race. That was probably not the coolest thing to say, was it? Well, to be honest with you, I want you to see me in a better light. I've been what I've been to the village for a very long time. Most of my life, I've been hailed as a genius. But when it comes to things like this, I, of course, try my best. I want to be a genius of love as well. You are quite beautiful, handsomeful. Yes. Well, the point is, I'm trying my best here because I see you as my equal, as well as someone who I wish to train well, as well as to understand better. There's a lot I don't understand about you, Lotus, so I'm trying desperately to get to know you. I know, that was obvious. Well, if you must know, it's more to say I have a lot to learn myself in the field. There's a lot of things that I see others do, and I see a lot of romances that bud and they kick me in the ass, if I'm being honest. I can't handle it. Seeing others so happy, and then I drown myself in the romance novels. You're the same way. You get lonely, Lotus. Then, if it's all right with you, after this date, we could hang out more. If we get along, of course. I want to get along with you. I want to get along with you more than I've ever wanted just about anything in my life, and not in a desperate way. I promise I'm not desperate. It's just you're the first person who understands the intricacies of my perviness and pickup lines. Most people just judge me and think I'm some kind of lecher, but I'm not. I only want one love. I could just be yours forever. That person who's perfect for me. If it's you, Lotus, it would make me happy. Might I kiss you again? Yes, for strictly understanding purposes. So you saw through me. I understand, but I'm almost a little disappointed in myself. It's more the fact that I'm unsure of what to say now. If I'm not going to be that cool guy. You saw through that too? Well, yes, I was going to. How did you know? You're dangerously perceptive. I need to be more careful around you. It's a joke, partially. But the fact that you were able to discern all that, was it from the expression of my face? You'll be good at this Anbu work, trust me. But more importantly, are you sure? You're okay with me? Just a ramen date? How could you know? You figured it out, didn't you? I was going to spend my savings. It's all right. I'd be more than happy to. Trust me, Lotus, you're worth it. Even if you never talk to me after this. I just wanted a chance to show you how cool I could be. I always get labeled as yesterday's news, but I don't want to be. I refuse to be. And that's why I wanted you and I to be today's news. Something that isn't just training others to be better, but making myself the center of attention. Us the center of attention. I don't just want you to see me as, well, your boss, but as a cool guy. A cool guy, the coolest guy. I want to swoon you, like those guys in those Arrow novels. Maybe even have those situations with you. To tell you the truth, have never experienced love. Not like this. Not with anything near this. Sorry. It's just there was a negative thought. A past that I would not like to relive. It's one of the only apprehensions I have going into this date. I can't stop, because this might be my spring, and I think you know the slang of why I say that. But still, when I look at you, I feel my heart race. I want to be twice as cool, and I know that you've seen through me, perhaps because we're so similar. Even still, I want to be mysterious. I want to be the man who can steal your heart. You have a better idea? Of where we can go on the date? Sure, lead the way. Thank you again. You're the first person I've ever had the chance to even entertain the idea. I'm so used to people who either consider me a pervert or a moron, neither of which is ever true. Well, I might be a bit of one, but not the other. You'll have to guess which of which. The point being is, what's this? I've never been to this restaurant before. Interesting. Well, there's something new to try each time. I'd love to feast on this special dish you're talking about. I see. So it's something like that. Well, fine. We'll have... split it. Well, didn't you say there's a drink involved, too? I wouldn't... Well, I was feeling a bit peckish, too. Sure, we can split it. You're sly, you know that. The way you make my heart race. The way you're able to understand me. The intricacies. I'm not used to it. It's exciting. I think I'm getting along with you more than I've got along with much of anyone in these past 26 years. You never did say how you figured me out. Oh, I see. So it was that obvious. When I'm flustered, apparently I've got that weakness. A weakness for you. Yes. The meal, of course. Did I make a mistake? Kakashi, you need to be careful. You're making a good first impression, but it's one mistake before you could lose it all. You need to be extra astute. Study them. Copy what you need to. Think what jutsu would make them fall in love with you. No, I can't resort to such means. This has to be of my own volition, of my own passion. If they fall for me, it needs to be because they love who I am. Lotus wouldn't be the type to be fooled to begin with. They're clearly very talented. In more ways than one. Definitely more ways than one. Focus. You can't lose hope now. You need to focus and hit the home run. Get them back to your place and... Huh? What? No way. They didn't mean a home-cooked meal. To share? This doesn't look like a restaurant. Do I say something? Or do I keep my mouth shut? I'm not complaining, but that's the most romantic start I've ever heard of in my entire life. I always wanted a home-cooked meal from someone as beautiful as my Lotus. My Lotus! What a beautiful, handsome, one-of-a-kind. Lotus gets me. I need to stay calm. My heart, be still. Calm? Of course I am. I'm a trained and hardened ninja. Of course I wouldn't be nervous. This is clearly your home, isn't it? Yes, of course. I still have a lot to learn about, excuse me. I'll be troubling you. For dinner, then. You're going to cook it for me. That's so kind of you. I'm so happy. Yes, it's too soon. I need to, receive your meal. As honorably as I can. Thank you. Thank you for giving me a chance. Even if all this doesn't go as planned. It's all right. I would never blame you for a misstep by myself. Yes. I'm more than happy just to share this moment with you. That means more than you could ever entertain. I'm happy. I'll cherish every bite. Sorry, I'm tripping over my words here. It's mostly because you're so gorgeous, and the meal's gorgeous. I mean, you're both gorgeous. It's just, I'm not sure what to say. No, you're not hard to talk to. In fact, it's the opposite. You're so easy to talk to. You're the first person who doesn't shove me away. I'm so used to being considered the odd one out. I mean, I'm used to being admired from afar, but once they get to know me, it's usually the opposite. But with you, Lotus, you've understood me in ways that I'm glad you do. But it's also intimidating in its own way. Mostly because you're so much like me. So the cheesy pickup lines I'd normally use, you render them useless. My, you cooking like that. Mind if I help a bit? I figured it's the least I could do, for all you've already offered and done for me. You see, it's difficult. Knowing that someone's right in front of you. The perfect, ideal love. But you've never had a love proper. So you don't know how to say it, what to do. And you just end up wrapping your arms around them and... Yes, I'm saying I'll help you with whatever you need. On the meal, of course. Anything more than that would be greedy. Be more greedy. I'm not sure I understand what you're getting at, but no. Be still, my quaking heart. Are you saying Lavu Lavu? Clearly I've misunderstood the situation. Sorry. My mind still plays tricks on me sometimes. Especially when I see you like this. It's as if you're defenseless. In a tactful way. With me, I mean. It's how you invite me to be myself. You make it so easy that of course I would. Every single time I make those cheesy jokes, you just encourage me. It makes me feel as though you're my other half. Though I know it's far too early for that, You kissed me again. I don't normally let people pull down my mask, but for you, I don't mind compromising. So long as I get more of your attention, more of your acceptance and happiness, that's all I could ask for. You're gorgeous, Lotus. You make my heart skip a beat. And for all of the Lavu stuff I've read, that's saying something. Nothing compares to this moment. I never thought it would come. My spring. Should I say, our spring. I can't wait for that meal to finish. But part of me wants it to take a long time. Just to give you an excuse to kiss me more. Do you think me strange, Lotus? That I'm this into you? That since the beginning, I've not been able to peel my eyes from you? Lotus, you've had an effect on me from the very start. I keep losing to you in this war of attrition, of who strikes first. It's impressive to me that you're able to do this, mostly on accounts that you're so good at flustering me. It certainly seems like every single time I try and get a one-up on you, you have something in store. It's impressive, if not very scary. Right. Less talking. More actions. Shall I spell my name here? K. K. H. Of course I can't stop there. Not as a proud shinobi. I couldn't let it go. You make me feel, and that's why you're terrifying. Can you feel that? I'm sure you can. Your movements betray you. Perhaps your subtleties are just as obvious as mine. Enough. I've clearly got to show you something more. Otherwise, you won't get it, right? You're going to show me. Well, if it's a war of attrition, I'll have you know I'm very patient. The opposite. I've been blindsided. I didn't expect this. Impressive, Lotus. Not what I expected, but... naturally. If you do that, of course I'll... Lotus, you're more intimidating than I thought. Of course, Lotus. I love you. And this winding of... right. Less words. More action. I will endure you, Lotus. It makes no difference of my past. Right now, I'm a fearless shinobi. Fearless and more than willing to bear whatever you try and do to me. Of course, don't think I'll just stay still for you. I need you, Lotus. I need you in more ways than one. Now, prepare for my secret technique. 1,000 years of death! It was a joke. Can you tell I'm nervous? Of course you can. And you love every second of it, don't you? Lotus, I can't hold on much longer. You're too good at this. Lotus, I love you. It's strange to me how you just accept everything so easily. It's humbling in a lot of ways, but at the same time, it's intimidating as hell. Think about it. You have me, the guy who never had any luck with romance, meeting someone exactly like him. You're amazing, Lotus. It doesn't matter what others think of us. So long as we have each other, the things we can do. Oh, sorry. I wasn't even meaning it that way. To tell you the truth, I'm excited. Not for what you're thinking, but to be able to hold you. One of my deepest fears is going to sleep alone. And Lotus, I was hoping perhaps... Yes? You mean it? You're serious, Lotus. Then... it's... all right. Lotus, don't get the wrong idea about me. Despite the rumors and despite what people may think, I'm very serious when it comes to love. And I'll gladly give up anything if it means you'll be mine. It makes me sound desperate, doesn't it? The mighty Kakashi Hatake, reduced to such a man. It may seem like it's not true, but it is. I always wanted this. Ninjutsu and love were my two passions. Just one, I never had a chance. Everyone always thought, misunderstood, that I had no time, no passion for romance. They thought in vain that I was just a man in love with ninjutsu. And I am, but for a different reason. A lot of people like to come up with labels, and I was always that lonely pervert, or that prodigy. Never anything in between. Never both. I will admit it. I do read those level books. And I like them. But you too, right? You also enjoy the romance. The passion of a kiss scene. My absolute love of the feeling of the chase, the games of cat and mouse, kabedans, the way someone can hold someone like this, like I hold you. Yes, Lotus. You've shown me a glimpse into those books like I've never experienced in my life. And I want for once not to mess it up with misunderstandings. Will you give me that chance? My beautiful Lotus. All I need is a chance. Thank you, Lotus. I won't let you down. As a man, or as a shinobi. I will live up to those expectations, no matter how high you set them. You will be my #1 priority. It doesn't matter what happens. Sure, I'm loyal to the Anbu, but perhaps I could be loyal to you as well. You are my passion as much as my ninjutsu, as much as my hidden leaf village. I want you to know, I want this to work, and I'm prepared to go through hell and back, even if you wanted to do anything you could imagine. Tell me it right now, and I would reach for the very stars above if it would keep you as my own. Let me make you smile, Lotus. Let me make you mine.